How's it going, guys? Moggles here with my first ever weapon build video for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I've been having a really fun time creating and tuning weapons in Gunsmith, so I thought it'd be cool to create this video in order to show you some of the builds that I've come up with, as I feel like mine are a little more unique, at least compared to some of the others that I've seen here on YouTube. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Today we're going to be looking at my favorite weapon to run, the M4A1. This is a weapon that I would describe as versatile, as well as a jack of all trades, because it can be configured in so many different ways. My particular build strives to be very effective at mid to long ranges, but not too debilitating when engaging in CQB situations. In the many setups I've tried myself, gathered from other YouTubers, I found that no one has really found a healthy balance in this regard, so that's what I set out to do, and I think I may be onto something with what I was able to come up with. So the first attachment I've equipped here is the FSS OLEV laser. This is going to give us a significant boost to our mobility with improvements to aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and sprint to fire speed, with the only real trade-off being that the laser is visible when aiming down sights, something that I've not experienced too many issues with. The next attachment I've selected is where things start to differ from others I've seen and experimented with. For the barrel, I elected to go with the 419mm EXF barrel. Typically, I've seen a ton of setups running with the high tower. However, I found that running that on my current setup affects the ADS speed way too much. With the EXF, you do lose some ADS speed and hip recoil control. However, after some testing, I found that the ADS penalty on the EXF is far less than the high tower. For the tuning here, I have it set to plus 0.13 pounds towards recoil steadiness and minus 0.26 inches towards aim down sight speed. For our muzzle, I'm rocking the Harbinger D20, another uncommon choice when it comes to attachments. I see a ton of meta builds that run the FTAC Castle Comp here, or the ECHOLESS 80 when it comes to building their weapon, but the Castle Comp, in my experience, really hinders ADS and sprint to fire speed, even with tuning. As for the ECHOLESS 80, I feel like this suppressor doesn't give the weapon enough oomph over long ranges to have the M4 compete with other weapons. Enter the Harbinger D20. This suppressor has all of the pros of the ECHOLESS 80, but with much greater boosts to bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. The only downside is that this boost comes with the added negative of aim walking speed. However, I haven't experienced any significant issues with this, and I feel that all of the positives outweigh the negatives when it comes to choosing this attachment over the others. The tuning is negative 0.27 ounces towards ADS speed and plus 1 inch, maxing out that bullet velocity. When it comes to the underbarrel attachment, I went with a more traditional choice in the FTAC Ripper 56. This attachment is really going to help us with our aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy, and recoil stabilization at the expense of a little bit of walking speed as well as aim down sight speed. Again, I personally haven't seen any significant differences, especially post-tuning, that I would say outweigh all the good this underbarrel brings to the table. But if you find your general movement is a little too slow, you could always run something like the FSS Shark Fin, which has no negatives and gives a slight boost to your aiming idle stability. The tuning here is going to be plus 0.28 ounces, going for more recoil stabilization again, and plus 0.28 inches for much better idle stability. And last but not least, for the very last attachment, I'm running the Sakin ZX grip. This is going to give us a good amount of recoil control at the cost of a tiny bit of aiming stability, but with our other attachments, along with how they've been tuned, this is going to be very negligible. Getting into the tuning for this, we're going to go ahead and bring the weight down to negative 0.48 ounces, and the length is going to be minus 0.10 inches. And that's just about it, guys. Here's a quick final look at the weapon. Personally, I think the attachments make the weapon look pretty cool as well, at least from a cosmetic standpoint, and it never hurts to frag with a little bit of style. I'm going to wrap this up with a little bit of gameplay I collected while using this build, so I'll be signing off for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I put a lot of time into it, so if you can go ahead, just give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. Also, let me know down in the comments below any other guns you would like to see me tinker around with, and I'll see what I can come up with. Anyways, that's it from me, guys. Enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you all in the next one. Moggles out.